Hey everybody.
Well, we're not in Seaside, but this is our Seaside video. That's where we're camped. But today we're in Ecola, not E. coli, Ecola.
Ecola.
Ecola good, E. coli bad. We're in Ecola State Park, and it's really nice.
Mm-hmm.
It's I guess just coast. It's like there's people everywhere. It's a Tuesday in the middle of September, but
There's a lot of people here.
yeah, I mean, see,
Look at the beach.
see, look at them all there. But more than we thought. But I mean, it's not like packed to the gills or anything. But there's a lot of people. But it's really beautiful.
Definitely.
So
The haystacks here are fantastic. They really are.
Seastacks.
Or Seastacks. Oh,
yeah,
sorry.
there's one in particular called Haystack Rock.
Oh yeah.
But these are Seastacks. That one over there, see that one? That's called Submarine Rock.
Mm-hmm.
And we were discussing that it probably didn't have a name until they invented submarines. Before that, it was just called the Rock or nothing.
Nothing.
Like, look, there's that rock. We got here yesterday. We went to the store and figured we'd get that out of the way on our travel day because it wasn't a really long travel day. And we're just checking this out.
Yeah.
So later this week, we can figure out some more structured things to do with our time. Anyway, that's what we're doing. This is our Seaside video. So watch this montage or whatever's coming next.
Yeah. Hope you enjoy it.
And we'll talk to you later.
Okay.
Hey.
Hey everybody.
We're at Fort Clatsop. I'm probably saying that wrong. Like everything. Anyway, this is where Lewis and Clark wintered. I think right here. But that fort behind us, that's just a recreation of where they stayed.
But they said that the fort was definitely somewhere on this property, and they think in this area.
Right. So it's not the real one, but they did winter here. So anyway, we came down and check this out, and it's not very big. This is national park, but it's spread out all over. There's like a little tiny So we might see more of it.
The cool thing is they actually built this with the plans that they had in their notes. They had written notes about how they built it, and that's how they built it using those notes. I thought that was kind of cool.
It's exceptionally cool. So for the record, there's not much here. There's the fort. There's a canoe landing, which you can actually drive to. And then the little, you know, ranger station. It's not super exciting until you remember that Lewis and Clark literally walked the ground around here.
Yeah.
Paddled their canoes out in the water here.
Yeah.
Lived, maybe not at the exact site where that fort is, but very, very nearby. All winter. Like 5 months. They stayed here, so chances of you walking in their footsteps are very, very high.
Yeah.
You can wrap your head around that, then this place is kind of exciting.
Yeah.
But it's not like viscerally exciting. We're like, oh my god, look at that fort.
Exactly.
You just got to remember the history you're walking through. We're at Cape Disappointment, which is right over there somewhere by the lighthouse, I guess. This is the interpretive center, whatever the hell that means. I know what the words mean. It's a strange phrase, like museum or whatever.
It's usually something educational.
Yeah.
We haven't been inside yet.
So we came up here today to check this out. This is one of the things we want to look at. Another Lewis and Clark. Plus there's real quick, there's another
Fort?
battery.
Yeah.
Where they had guns back in the day.
World War II times.
To protect the Columbia River. So these probably match up with the ones on the other side where we camped before at Fort Stevens. This is Fort, I don't know, we just saw it. It's Fort something.
We literally just saw it. Oh my god.
Anyway,
yeah.
At Fort Stevens, you could climb up and down all the ladders, or I mean, not ladders, but stairs. And this one they have them all shut down. So
yeah, everything's chained off.
Yeah.
They don't want anybody on top of it.
Lawyers rule in Washington. That's what we're doing today.
Yeah.
We're just checking this out, seeing what's around.
Yep, we're gonna go inside and check out this.
Yep. We're gonna see what's in here, interpret something, and then we're gonna go walk over to the lighthouse.
Yeah, there you go.
So there you go.
I said it again.
There you go. So it's rather unusual. They just let you come up into this lighthouse. This is Cape Disappointment Lighthouse. Just gonna crawl up. It is really scary. Jen was up here, but she didn't grab the camera, so we're not up here together. So anyway, up in the lighthouse. Almost done. Panic attack. She went all the way to the top without me. I thought she was gonna grab the camera so I can come up with her, but she didn't. She went up there, did her thing, came back down, then I went up. So
it's because if I stopped, I wouldn't have been able to do it.
She survived.
I survived.
It's pretty cool up there. I'm surprised they let you go up there. There's no supervisor, there's nobody. Just the door's open and you can walk up.
Okay.
It's not that high.
It's not that high. It
but
felt so much
on top
higher.
of this cape, it's super high.
Yeah.
So, anyway, that's it. Cape Disappointment. Woohoo!
Okay.
It's terrible lighting.
We gotta take a
Now we
picture
have to
of
take the
lighthouse.
half-mile walk back.
It's on the ground now.
Afternoon. We are in downtown Seaside.
Yep.
See, look at it. Look at it. Look at it.
Look at it! Look at it! Look at it! I want all of you to look at it!
It is such a cool little town. I really, really like it.
Yeah, it's really nice. We're going to have lunch at a place called
Is this the Krusty Krab?
No, this is Patrick.
The Krabby Oyster. And then we're gonna go to the shop and get some candy and mail it to our son Owen.
Yep.
Because he likes saltwater taffy. And then we're just gonna walk around, shoot some B-roll. We've already been down here once for a little while. We parked way down the beach, like, I don't know, probably almost a mile down, and ended up walking down here and checking stuff out. But it's really cool.
It's a really cool little seaside town.
Yeah.
Hence the name, I guess.
Yeah. No, it's your typical. We were over in Long Beach, and Long Beach. No, this is nicer.
Yeah, the Seaside has a lot of antique shops, lots of restaurants. I mean, they have an indoor carousel, that kind of stuff. It's definitely a touristy place, but
yeah, they both
not in a bad way.
They both remind me, every time you see, people on sort of vacation down at the ocean, like,
Yeah.
but more East Coast. That's what I always think of. This is like that a lot. So
Yeah, exactly.
anyway, we're gonna go have lunch and buy the candy and do whatever.
There you go.
Hang out, relax, enjoy ourselves.
Trying really hard not to say that anymore.
There you go. There you go.
Oh, I'm turning into his, as you can see. It's terrible.
Yeah, she says that all the time now. There
I
you go.
do.
You know what that is? That's when you're uncomfortable and you don't have anything better to say. You just go and say, there you go.
Is that what
I
you
don't know what
said,
to say
as
now.
you can see?
No, I said as you can see. So be like, as you can see, there's stuff. So.
All right, well, you know what? I'm going to say it's because I'm hungry and I need food.
Okay. I guess we're going to go eat now.
We'll say that. There you go. All right, we'll see y'all later.
So there's Seaside. We have deer in our sight. They're not too timid. There's another one over there. So they're headed back. The little one over there is totally oblivious.
I was just going to say.
We like this campground more than Oceana. Mama knows we're here. They're just eating. Whatever. I was gonna go outside and do something, but
They must. I mean, this is the third time they've been here since we've seen. This must be their place. Come eat.
so we went down to Garibaldi. We drove down 101 today because we didn't have anything planned. So we went down to Garibaldi, and now we're at BARVIEW Jetty, and
We actually stopped at Nahila Bay. I think that's how you say it as well.
yeah.
It's really,
Maybe.
really pretty.
So we're just checking out the coast, see what's down here. Lots of little towns. I mean, you have to spend months here to look at every little town and check it out and see what's there. They all have their own little downtowns and whatever. So right now we're in the river. I don't know what river this is. And just behind the jetty, you see, look, there's the jetty, and then I don't know if you can see the water behind there. So right over there is the river, the bay, and then down there, I don't know, 500 yards or so is the ocean. So we're on the backside, on this little spit of sand.
And
that
we haven't
formed.
been able to capture it, but the pelicans are diving down. There must be a big, huge school of fish. Pelicans are diving down and getting fish.
Seagulls too. There's just hundreds and hundreds of seagulls out there.
We've seen sea lions, so it's cool. They're so far away that we can't get them on camera, but it's really cool to watch. We've been sitting here for quite a while watching.
Yeah, if you want, I mean, we can see the bottom on the other side. It's probably, between 5 and 10 feet deep. And then here you can see the jetty's been built up on this sand, And now, you know, it's got a couple little inlets like that, but then down the rocks there. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. I mean, you think of jetties as being this big monolithic, you know, structure, and they're not really. I mean, they're just like that. They're full of holes and stuff. And I've seen guys, you know, that they call poke poles, and they're just a pole with a hook on the end, and you put bait in, you just shove it in the holes because there's fish in there, and then you yank them out. It's weird. That's what this is about as far as we made it. Garibaldi's just down the road, and then we stopped here. We grabbed some snacks, and hold on. I was looking through a little hole. There's rocks, and then there's some driftwood up on top, and there's a big trawler going through. It didn't turn out. I was hoping to get some cool B-roll, but it didn't work out. So that's it. We're signing off from BARVIEW Jetty.
The end?
I don't know. No, we're doing stuff tomorrow.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we have one more stop. Hey!
Hey everybody!
We're at Haystack Rock in Cannon Beach. And this is probably the last place we're gonna go. Okay, this is dumb. You can see the rock behind us? Is it interesting? This is a dumb angle though.
There you go. That's better.
So, this is our last stop. We leave Seaside in 2 days. This is Friday, so we leave Monday. So this is probably the last place we're gonna go of any consequence.
Yeah.
So,
it's been fantastic though.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we really liked it here. Wish we could stay a little longer. But it's low tide or about low tide, so that's the best time to come in here and you see all the tide pools. It's really cool.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go shoot B-roll to add to the musical montage you've undoubtedly already seen.
There you go.
And then we're just gonna go enjoy ourselves.
Yeah. So as always, thank you all so much for watching, and thanks for following our journey, and we'll see you all down the road.
Bye.